A Saturday night on NBA 2K19. What are you going to do? You're going to go play Ruffles and lag out? No, I got a bunch of people together and said, let's play some Team Pro-Am, I don't have a team really going right now. Let's just get a couple people together, get my boy Wade, my boy Boom, my boy Lockdown, my boy Makery, and let's just go have some fun on the Team Pro-Am, right? Or let's get matched up against the number 18th ranked team in the entire world. So we knew we were up against it right off the rip, but you guys know, we don't back down from a challenge. This was a great game. You guys have been asking for Team Pro-Am gameplay, so let's get right into the video. If you guys are looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K19 account with a high overall and maxed out badges, make sure you hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description. Click it, make sure you tell him that boy sent you, and he'll hook you up with the account of your dreams. We pick things up midway through the first quarter. We have a 4-point lead against the number 18th ranked team in the world. We are running pick and roll offense. I am on my sharpshooting post score, not my stretch big. For all of you that are wondering, the build I made for Pro-Am is the build I am using. A primary post score, secondary sharpshooter. But let's get right into the gameplay. So we make him lose the ball in the mid-range. He's able to get the ball back. He throws a Stevie. We intercept the pass, so we're off and running already with a 6-point lead, which is a very, very good start for us, obviously. These guys are confident. They played together a lot. We have not. Boom hits him on a backdoor cut. That's going to be a very, very important play. The baseline cuts from the corner are very important when you're running a pick and roll offense. He's able to get a three-pointer and knock it down, so they are only down 5. Boom is inside. He pump fakes, kicks it out to me. I ball fake, and yes, I can shoot from limitless. I can shoot from 3, just like I told you guys. I can shoot a foot and a half behind the line. I get bronze limitless on this build. A lot of you guys doubted me because the 63 three-pointer, but yes, you can. You can finish inside. You see a green layup on 3 people. He is a post scorer, but he can shoot. I'm telling you, that build I posted, I'll leave it in the description, is a great build, especially for Pro-Am. Now, they get us on a nice little pick and roll action there. They were running a lot of crosses at the top of the key, and then somebody would cut, whether it be the glass cleaner they have running the center, or they would be cutting off the wings, sometimes from the baseline. We were running pick and roll majority of the game, but it was very, very crucial that Lockdown, Boom, Makery timed their cuts off of my roll. If you time the cuts from the corners and occasionally from the wing, you can be very, very effective. Obviously, passing lanes get stolen a lot, so you have to be careful. They get a cut there, and they're able to score. Now, they were pressing the entire game, so anytime Wade is able to get by the man pressing him, he's able to use a crab dribble and be able to get an open jump shot, usually a three-pointer. So that was a big, big play for us. Now, here they're pressing. I'm patient. I give Wade the ball. He does a little crossover hesitation, gets fouled, gets the continuation for the and one. Big bucket there, puts us up 11. Now, this is midway through the second quarter, mind you, and we're already up double digits, so that's huge. We make them miss a mid-range. I give up the offensive rebound. I couldn't get the box out, and we give up a three-pointer. They're running a pure glass cleaner at center. I'm a sharpshooting post scorer, so, I'm more of a threat offensively, but of course, he's better on the board, so it's give and take. What are you going to give up? What are you going to get? Boom is able to get a cut there. Boom is a slashing stretch big, so it is very, very... It's very, very effective to have somebody that has slashing in their build in the corners, because the corner cuts are very, very effective if the person times it correctly. If they don't, it can be a disaster. Again, Wade's able to get by his man, crab dribble, pull up 3, bang. Big shot, up 13 now with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. They again go to the pick and roll with a wrap. They constantly have not only a pick and roll happening, but they constantly have other movement happening off ball, whether it's a cut, a wrap, anything. So you have to be very, very aware and communicate offensively. Wade gets his takeover badge, and he's a 95 overall. So he has not only the playmaking grand badge, but the sharpshooting grand badge. I have to jump out to try to contest that shot at the end of the shot clock. We give up the offensive rebound. We all go to the same man. Miscommunication gives up a corner 3, which gets them, somewhat right back in the game. Three-pointers are huge, especially when you're down double digits. You can get back in the game very, very quickly if you can string together stops and get three-pointers. Wade is getting pressed, but Lockdown times his cut off the baseline perfectly, and he gets a dunk. Like I said, those baseline cuts are going to be a theme of the game. They're able to get a bucket right before the end of the half, and that will do it. We go into halftime with a double-digit lead against a top 20 team in the world. These guys are ranked number 18 in the world. They know what they're doing. We held them to 24 points. A lot of that was because our pick and roll defense was pretty solid. Wade and I were doing it at first. Eventually, we switched lockdown onto the point guard, and me and lockdown just had to communicate about who was going to do what. When we figure out that pick and roll, then it's just being disciplined off ball and communicating about who's picking up where. Again, they get an off ball cut because there's so much off ball action. It is really difficult to guard. We go back to the pick and roll. Wade goes to the step back. He misses. They get a board. He throws an outlet pass to the point guard. Boom, they're in transition, and they get a 2. Now, boom, just like that, it's an 8-point lead. They're slicing into our lead, so we got to calm down. We got to figure out a way to get a bucket. Wade's open. They rotate. Hits boom. He knocks down the mid-range. It's a big shot. Put us back up by 10. Right back, Rico comes. They're running the pick and roll again. Double wrap and cut. One guy cuts from the right wing into the paint. The guy from the left wing wraps to the top of the key, and they hit a 3. It's a ton of off-ball action, and they're executing well. 7-point lead now. We go back to the pick and roll. It's not working great, but I'm able to slip just inside and get an and one dunk. It's a little sloppy. They defended that pretty well, but I didn't hold B. I slipped at the right time, and I was able to get a dunk. They tried to dot corner. We're here. Rotations. It's a little bit too deep. Rico shoots a white. They get an offensive rebound. He goes up. I get a block. 7'3" max wingspan on my center. It helps a lot, especially contesting shots and getting blocks. We come right back down the other way. Pick and roll. I slip to the basket. It's not quite there, but Wade throws an alley-oop over the center's head, and I'm able to go get it. That max wingspan really helps, not only defensively, but offensively. Rico gets into the lane. Lockdown gets a huge block. Comes down with the rebound. We're off and running. Boom in transition to Makery. Throws it down. Just like that, a 14-point lead. Now, as long as we don't turn the ball over and we play good defense, this should be a win. Now, check out this defensive sequence. We fight over that top of the key screen and a wrap. 10 seconds on the shot clock. We back up. We stay disciplined. We don't chase after the loose ball. We pick up there. They run a wrap. We're able to get there, contest the shot. The glass cleaner comes down with the rebound, so I smartly just foul. I just spam X. I foul him. I put him on the line. No big deal. He doesn't get free throw ace as a glass cleaner. He misses right away. Wade's telling me he's off and running. I launch it down the court. Wide open. Transition, corner 3. Wade knocks that down. Just like that, a 16-point lead. We're pulling away, but we got to stay disciplined. These guys are not going to go away. They've been down before. They're going to fight back. Good defense on the baseline. I contest it. So does Boom. We come down with the rebound. Again, off and running. Makery's with the ball. Slows it down. Hits lockdown on the weak side. Throws it down. 18-point lead with a minute left in the third quarter against the number 18 team in the world. Makery hedges off just a little bit too much to help on the pick and roll. He throws a dot. That's a three-pointer to cut it to 15 with 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, they're pressing, so we slow it down to come up the court. At this point, we just have to be really smart. Makery dots corner. Lockdown drives in. Throws a bad kick out. He probably could have shot that corner 3 in all honesty. Bad decision by him. But it's okay. We just had to play transition defense. We don't do a great job of getting a contest, and he hits the 3, cuts it to 12, just like that. I told you, 3-pointers will cut into that lead quickly, but look at the hop step dunk by Wade to get us a bucket, push it back up to 14. We're causing a lot of trouble because we're figuring out that they're running these wraps. We end up contesting the shot a little bit. He probably should have knocked that down, in all honesty, looking back at it. But Wade comes down with the rebound, hits Boom on a backdoor cut to end the third quarter. Big bucket there. We go up 16 entering the fourth. They come out right away. Bang, hit a 3, slice that 16 down to 13. Pick and roll again. Wade tries to throw to me. Somehow the glass cleaner gets his hands on that. They're off and running. Good transition defense by us at first, but eventually there's a breakdown. We give up another open 3. Bang, 10-point lead. Composure is very, very key. Whether you're up big or down big, you can't panic as soon as either the game starts to slip away from you or the other team starts to get back in it. Again, baseline cuts. I'm telling you, if you do it properly, it'll be very, very effective. We get an and one dunk right there to kind of slow things down, get it back to 13, but right away Rico comes back. I foul him. He makes the layup, cuts it right back down to 10. Pick and roll. I slip to the lane. It's not there. Watch it as I clear out the paint. Boom. I said boom, but really Boom times his cut perfectly. As I leave the paint, he comes into the paint and we get a wide open dunk. He tries to pull the chair on me here, but it doesn't quite work. I kick out to Maker. He knocks it down. That puts us back up 14 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Smokey drives in. He's not going to go up because I'm chasing him down. A little bit of a contested 3 in the corner there, but he knocks it down. The stretch big shooting over the smaller point guard. So that was a good shot by him. He knocked that one down. Wade, alley-oop to Makery. We were in trouble there at the end of the shot clock, bailed out by the alley-oop. Makery's a playmaking shot creator, so he is athletic enough to hit those, or to put those alley-oops down, I should say. Good defense. We give up the offensive rebound, but we come away with the steal. He throws a bad pass. Makery's going to LT to make sure he doesn't turn it over. Boom, tries to hit me, and look at this animation, 2K. They're killing me with that, but we're still up 13 with 1 minute and 12 seconds, so we should have the game as long as we don't turn the ball over. Rico tries to throw it corner. Great little step back dribble there. He knocks that down, cuts it to 10, so we just got to be careful. They're pressing. We waste some time. Wade's going to drive in. They're playing, honestly, good defense on him here, but again, baseline cut by Makery, gets the lay-in. That puts us up 12 with 37 seconds left, and that is game. We go on to win the game by 14 points against the number 18 team in the world. This was the second game we played this night. The first game we played against some random team, and then all of a sudden we see who we're matched up against. The 5 of us have played. This is literally our second game together. But if you're on the same page, you communicate, you keep some composure, and you have a little bit of skill in the game, you can compete with these top pro-am teams, man. You just got to have IQ. You see, this is their actual starting 5. They all have the gamer tags, OB for Original Brothers. These guys are a legit comp pro-am team, man. You look at the box score here, it's not like one guy beat them. Obviously, we knew it was going to have to be a team effort. You see 20, 10, 9, 13, and 15. It was a team effort on both ends of the court. You can compete with these top pro-am teams even if you don't play pro-am all the time. You just got to keep your composure, work as a team, do your job, play your role, and who knows what could happen. But listen, a lot of you guys have been asking for pro-am gameplay. So here is an amazing game against the top 20 team in the world. If you want more pro-am gameplays, make sure you drop a like on the video for me. Comment down below what you like about the pro-am video so that I can continue to do that. Let me know what you would want to see differently. And that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like I said. Subscribe if you guys are new. I appreciate all the love. Have a great day.